Hey everyone, welcome to our workout today. We are going for back and abs. Equipment that you need is your weights that you're working with. So preferably you've got a range of dumbbells, you've got some barbells or kettlebells, you've got a range of load. Maybe you're working with resistance bands. Even though I'm not demonstrating the resistance bands, you can 100% do it. And most of the exercises with the dumbbells look like the exercises with the bands, but you'll maybe have the likes of the bands looped around your foot. If you can't progress through dumbbells or barbells or your load as we go through the exercises, then you are going to be chasing more reps the whole way through the session. I will keep you right, I will keep reminding you of that, but we are all going to go for maximum muscle today with progressive overload. So that means that we're either going to be increasing our weight as we go through the session, either trying to do as many reps as we can through the session, and I'm making sure in these circuits that you have minimal rest so that we can get the muscles really firing up. Are you ready? Yeah, I think you are. Okay, we're going to go for a 1 minute stretch first, and then we're going to dive into the circuit. Check you've got a little bit of room in front of you. I'm going to turn sideways. Bend your knees, roll up for your shoulders, and I want you to roll down for your back. We'll stretch our back to work in our back. Walk to your hands and toes, hold the full plank position, and then we're going to roll down to your stomach. Come to the forearms. I want you to squeeze your glutes, take an inhale. As you exhale, just rise up to halfway for a baby cobra. And we're going to just roll back down. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, come up to that halfway position on the forearms, where I'm going to press up a little bit higher for a bigger back stretch. We'll do that one more time. Let's take an inhale down into the floor, and an exhale up and out from the floor. Forearms or hands. Whether you're on your forearms or hands, 4 times, we're just going to do a little twist. We're just going to dip to one side, looking over one shoulder and the other. Either on the forearms or on these hands. Good. One more each side. Nice. Center, roll down. Press up to hands and knees. And we're just going to go for a cat-cow. We're just going to lift the head up to bring an arch into that lower back, and then draw the chin to round up to that upper mid back. One more of each of them. Let's take an inhale, head up, let the lower back relax, strong still through the upper back, push the floor away, and you're probably already exhaled. We'll tuck the chin in, push the ground away. Nice, tuck your toes under, walk those hands on in, roll up. At the top, just give me a stretch and take your arms up. Hey, all right, we're going for our first back circuit. We're going to go for dumbbell rows, dumbbell deadlifts, and rear delt flies. Have to admit with this, dumbbell deadlift and a rear delt fly. Dumbbell deadlift is going to get into hamstrings and glutes. Rear delt fly is going to get into the backs of the shoulders. To work the back muscles at home with just dumbbells, we're a little bit more limited than maybe in the likes of the gym. So I'm going to throw in these exercises which are going to work your back muscles, but some other muscles at the same time. I'm sure you're not going to complain about getting a little bit of an extra hamstring and glute workout this week, as well as a little bit of extra work into the shoulders. So it is mainly back with some little extras on top of it. First circuit, we're going for dumbbell row. So grab some dumbbells, the timer is going to go on. We're going for 60 seconds for each exercise. I'm going to begin with my 7.5s for my dumbbell row. Grab your lightest or lighter set of dumbbells. Perfect. Okay. Palms face your legs, roll the shoulders down your back. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to push the hips back, soft knees, and we're rowing up and down. Good. So from the side, this is what I want you to look like with the hips pushed back. Keep going. Let me show you from the front. I'm squeezing into my lats, rowing up and down. What I don't want to see is this, like a rounded back happening. 60 seconds is a long time. So if you need to stand up, correct your posture, your technique, at any point you go for it. Because it's a lot of reps to fit into 60 seconds. So I will have to do that. I can feel my shoulders just sort of rounded forwards there. So I'm just going to correct my posture. Final 7 seconds. Squeeze, mid-back. Kind of around that bra strap area. Last rep, rest. Well done. Bend to put them down. Roll it out. We're going to go for dumbbell deadlift. For this one, to start, I'm going to stick with the same weight. So let's grab them again. Shoulders down the back. I'm gonna go sideways to begin with. Check this out. We're gonna push the hips back. Squeeze the glutes at the top. I have the tiniest of bends into my knees. It's like, I want you to imagine I'm standing behind you and I've got a lasso, so I'm a cowgirl, and I've lassoed around your hip. And every time you're doing this deadlift, I am pulling your hips back with that lasso. What I don't want to see, watch my shoulders, is shoulders going forwards, shoulders going backwards. The shoulders stay back the whole time. You're getting a stretch into hamstrings, glutes. Back muscles will be working again. Draw the belly button in. Well done. Can you give me one more rep? Yes. Good. Okay, ditch these. Good. So, we're now moving into a rear delt fly. Either go for your lightest, or I'm actually going to go for a lighter weight to begin with these. I've got my 5 kilograms. Rear delts. Shoulders down the back. Let me turn sideways to show, and I'll show front. You push the hips back. Soft bend in the elbows. I always think any exercise, which is a fly, I imagine I'm trying to make my arms look like wings. Let me face you now, so you can see the movement. Squeeze, slowly, into the rear shoulders. Rear of the shoulders, good. If you at any time feel you're losing your posture, stand up, roll those shoulders back down the back, push the hips back, and then come back in. What I don't want to see is like this happening. The body does not move, just those arms. Good, can I have one more rep? Hey, well done, and rest. Good. All right, how was that? Shake it all out, brilliant. We're gonna come back in. Dumbbell row, dumbbell deadlift, rear delt fly. I'm going to increase my weight this time. You don't have to, but I'm going to. So, let's go back in. Dumbbell row, I'm gonna grab my 10 kilograms. Shoulders down the back, I'll turn sideways. Hips come back, and we're rowing. Squeeze. Good job. I want you to keep going with the exercise. I'm just gonna put one of my dumbbells down to show you. Here, just underneath the bra strap. This is the real squeeze coming into the lats here with the movement. Beautiful. Do you need to correct your posture? Let's all do it. Stand up, shoulders down the back, big breath in, out, good. Hips back, let's row again. If you need a little bit of momentum, it's a slight bend in the knees. It's not that you're standing up and down. It's a slight bend in the knees. Brilliant. 2, 1, yes, well done. Weights come down. We release it. Good work. Dumbbell deadlift. I'm gonna go with the 10 kilograms once more. So moving on from the last set you did of it, can you go heavier? If you've got access to weights and you can, let's go for it. I've got my 10 kilograms. Shoulders down back. Let's get those lassos out. Lasso around the waist, and it's hinging back. And I squeeze up. Hips back, and up. Yes. So let me show you once again what we don't want. We don't want the shoulders going forwards, shoulders going backwards. Shoulders stay down the back. Good. If you're not as flexible as me, that's okay. I used to do gymnastics. I'm definitely not as flexible as I used to be either. You don't have to go as low as me. Wherever you feel a stretch in the hamstrings, squeeze up from there. Whether that is just above the knee, I do need to go below my knee to get the stretch. And rest. Well done. Release out. How are we doing? We're over halfway through. We're coming into our rear delt fly again. Oh, I'm gonna go for a bit heavier. So keep with the weight that you used for the last time, or let's bump it up. Shoulders down the back. Hips come back. I'm gonna squeeze into that rear delt. I want you to continue. Keep going with the exercise. I'm just doing some coaching here. You keep going. So we're working into rear delt, the back of the shoulder. Yes, we want to have that soft bend in the elbows as we squeeze up and down. The more you push your hips back, you lean the body forwards, you're going to be working against gravity as well. Brilliant. Let's do a posture check. Everyone stand up. Take a breath in and exhale. Yes, shoulders down the back. Let's keep going. Final 10 seconds. If you're not able to increase load, you're constantly doing as many reps as you can. You will find at times you're going faster than me, and that's what I want. Rest, everybody down, well done. So let me say that again as you shake your arms out. Go for one more loop through this circuit. If you cannot increase your weight, then I need you to be doing more reps than me, faster than me, as much as possible. All right, last time. We're going through a dumbbell row. I am going to increase my weight. Am I? No, I'm going to keep it at the 10 kilograms. But I'm going to try and get more reps here. Shoulders back. Let's push those hips back. And row. Squeeze. Up and down. Really working with 20 altogether here between the 10s. At any time, if you feel that you're losing your posture, you're losing your technique, stand up. Shoulders down the back. Push those hips back and your back in. Good, keep going for that exercise. I want you to feel it around here, around the bra strap area, around those lats. That's where you're squeezing into as you lift and lower. You're looking brilliant. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Well done. Careful down with those dumbbells. Final time, dumbbell deadlift. I'm going to go for the heaviest, well, not the heaviest dumbbells. I'm not going to use those ones. I'm going to go the heaviest dumbbells I've got access to here. So, grab yours or stick with what you've got. Let's get the last two out. Let's go. Slight bend at knees. Hips, push back. Get the stretch and squeeze up. Beautiful. Neck is neutral. Breathe in and breathe out from floor. Into floor and out from floor. You have 30 seconds left. I want you to keep going with the exercise. Keep going. Beautiful. The back is working because you should have your belly button, your navel drawn into your spine. Your core is strong. It's not just the glutes, it's this center, it's this hinge which is lifting you up in that deadlift. Yes, can you give me 2 more? Draw the abs in, back muscles, glutes, hamstrings, lift you back up to standing. Well done. Dumbbells down. So, one more. Dumbbell rear delt fly. I'm going to stick with the 7.5s that I have. If you want to go heavier than your last set, you go for it. We are chasing load or we're chasing our reps here. Shoulders down. Hips back and fly. If at any time you find that the weight that you've chosen is too much for the 60 seconds, you could do a drop set, which would be where I would put down my heavier weight and I'd grab a lighter weight to finish the set off. If you ever find that, it's okay, take a break. It's okay to decrease your weight if that means that you can keep going for that remaining amount of time. We've got 8 seconds. Oh, let's go, chase the burn. How many reps? Ooh, can you fit in? 3, 2, 1. Well done, dumbbells down. All right, guys. You've got 30 seconds to grab a drink if you need it. Next 3 exercises. As I get my breath back, we're going to be going for a Romanian deadlift. We're going to go for a single arm row. For the single arm row, I'm going to put one hand each time on Kim's squat rack here. If you want to grab a chair, or if you want to just head over to the wall at any point when you do it. We'll do 30 seconds one arm, 30 seconds the other arm. Then we're going to be lying down for our dumbbell pullover. Yeah, let's check we've got enough space here for lying down. Perfect. Okay, circuit is going on now. Romanian deadlift, a single arm row, and dumbbell pullover. I'm going to start with my 7.5s. Weights are up. Slightly different deadlift. Shoulders are down our back. I'll turn sideways. We are going to bend the knees more than what we did in that dumbbell deadlift. This movement, admittedly, can be a bit confusing between a squat. So let's say if I was doing a squat, I'd look like this. My bottom's going up and down. My body's going up and down. Chest up. Now watch my deadlift. Hips go back. It's that hinge. The body's going sort of back and forward rather than that up and down. Good. How are those shoulders? Are they down the back? Yeah? Are you breathing? Keep checking in. Please keep breathing. Good. Bend and squeeze. 10 seconds. Looking good, guys. Do ignore the wrist straps that I've got on in these workouts. I've got a wrist injury at the moment. I'll show you at some point the other straps that Kim's got here. I'll show them after that you might want to add into the workout. Rest, well done. So, release out, roll your shoulders. We're going for now single arm row. I'm going to take one of my 7.5 kilograms. So, grab a sofa, a chair, the wall. I've got the hand on the rack. I'm making my shoulders square, and we're going to row into one side, into the lat. You also, if maybe you're like in a massive room, you can also sort of come to this position as well as an option. You can just come to like a long lunge. I'm going to stay a little bit higher, use the rack for a bit of support. Can I have 2 more reps? Yes, well done. Swap sides. Swap hand over. Opposite hand is on the wall, chair, your leg to the arm that you're rowing. Good. Let me show you what I don't want to see. The whole body does not come into it. Shoulders are square to the floor. Chest is square to the floor. 2 more reps. Row up into that lat. Last one. Yes, well done. Okay, good. Come down to lie down. I'm going to stick and stay at my lighter weight of the 7.5. Knees bent, feet flat. 2 hands are holding my dumbbell. Abs are braced. And my arms are going to come overhead. Each time we perform the exercise, the next time, we'll swap and have our other hand on top. Doesn't make too much difference, it's just good practice to do so. Just go as far as you can. Shoulder mobility allows. Abs tight, abs strong. If you cannot do this exercise because of a shoulder injury and you cannot go overhead, you're going to do some push-ups instead. So alternative option, shoulder injury, where you can't, or any injury, where you can't go overhead like so, your alternative is push-ups. It's mainly a chest exercise, but gets into back and biceps too. Last pullover, yes, well done. Watch the face on the way up, we're going to put them down. That was 7.5. I'm now going to increase for the second round to my 10 kilograms. Can you increase your resistance with me? If not, you're going for more reps than me. Let's grab the dumbbells. Romanian deadlift, shoulders down the back. Let me face you. So remember, we're not squatting. That's a squat, we're not doing that. Hips go back and squeeze. So if I squatted, I'd be able to look at you the whole way through. See the way that I can't because I push back. Let me turn sideways. Abs in strong. Squeeze up. Hinge. I've got the last 2. I've got it back out. I'm pulling your hips back. Now have more of a knee bend. Oh, good guys. Keep those shoulders back. Good. Last 10 seconds. Strong. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Single arm row. We're going to go for this movement. I'm going to increase my load with the 10 kilograms. Hand is on, and we're going to squeeze up and down. Beautiful. Good, guys. Now, I want you to keep rowing. I'm going to multitask here. Keep rowing. I'm just maybe gonna go a bit off camera and grab Kim's Cobra grips. And I'll show you what to do with them in case anybody wants to add them into the workout. Keep up the row for now. Chest, shoulders to the floor, abs tight, good. Let's swap sides. So we have either increased our load, or if you haven't been able to, I want to see more reps from you. I want to see your abs tight. I'm going to keep it soft, bending the elbows at all time. Good. Breathe, squeeze. Everyone, how many reps can you get in? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight is down. Well done. On the next set, I'll show you what to do with these other grips, but not just yet. Dumbbell, pull over. Let's go for it. I'm going to increase to my 10 kilograms. Stick with the weight that you had on the last set, or let's take it up. Hands, I swap them over. My other hand is now on top. Just good practice to swap over. Pull over the head. Good. If you cannot go over, you're going for that push-up instead. Push-up options, easier but not easy, is on the knees. Intermediate is hands and knees, but your knees are further away. You're doing so well. Hardest on the push-up is hands and toes. Everyone, at any time, you need to take a second to take it. You push the feet back into the floor. You breathe more. You brace more. Good. You'll get a little bit stuck over that head. You might find one arm, one hand over the other. It feels a little bit different. Last rep. Okay, well done. Good. We're coming to our final round. For this, I'm going to show you. These are Cobra grips. You may not need these, but you can either get Cobra grips or Burr grips. They go on around your wrist and they've got a grip here. I'm going to demo the final set with these on. If you are working with more load, if you are finding in the back that your arms are getting tired before your back muscles, these are definitely a good choice. Keep this one on wrong. All right, final time, Romanian deadlift. I'm going for my heaviest weight that I have here, the 12.5. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit after what to do with these grips, but we're going to go straight into the exercise. So I've got my grips wrapped around the dumbbells for the deadlift. Shoulders back and squeeze. Good. Continue on. I want you to keep going as I talk about the grips. So keep going with your Romanian deadlift. I have the grip, the fabric part of it, the rubber part, hooked in underneath my dumbbell. You then wrap it around nice and tight. And it means that the strap, the grip, is holding the dumbbell as well as obviously you, but it just makes it a little bit easier on the bicep, on the forearm, to give a little bit of strength there so you can go for heavier weights to work into the back without the arms tiring. Romanian deadlift. Can I get 3 more? Hips come back. Good. What we can find is the arm muscles can tire before the back. Rest. Well done. Literally go, well, what was it? Kuchiku, I nearly said that. I don't know what I said. Single arm row. So go for the single arm row. Once more, I'm going to go for the heaviest weights I have for the last go. So I wrap the grip around, I roll it tight into my dumbbell, and it gives me that support to lift up. And we squeeze and row, up and down. Good. So these are not necessary, but they are very helpful. They are necessary if you're finding that the arm is tiring from holding the weight before the back muscles work. One more rep, let's swap sides. If it is, then definitely invest in these. Burr grips are a good bit cheaper, maybe sort of $25. These Cobra grips are maybe more 50, 60. I've got my legs the wrong way around there, but they really do support. Good guys, nearly there. Abs in, shoulders square, breathe, squeeze. Good. Can you give me 3, 2, 1? Well done. Last exercise of this circuit, dumbbell pullover. I am not going to increase to the heavier weight. I was finding it tough enough with the 10. So I'm gonna try and go for more reps. Final one of our back. Either increase the load or let's increase the reps. As many reps as possible. Alternative option, push-ups. You're doing brilliant. It's been a heavy workout. Hardly any rest. Good. Feet on the floor. Brilliant. Abs strong. And then we still have abs to go. Breathe and squeeze. Yes. Can I have 3, 2, 1 more. Hey, well done, guys. All right, you have 30 seconds to grab a drink. We are now going to move into our ab circuit here. I'm going to clear myself a little bit of space for my legs. Exercises are 45 seconds each ab exercise. There's going to be a 10-second rest while our abs burn in between, and we're going to go through it 3 times. Let's go. We're on the back. I want you to arch your back, tuck your hips under, draw the navel to the spine. Legs come up to tabletop position and your arms are up. This is called a dead bug. We are going to take one leg out in front. It's a single leg stretch movement. The arms up, we're going to activate into the upper abs. We're working right down the center into the transverse abdominis. Now here's your brain workout. If you can, opposite arm to opposite leg. I breathe into the floor, out from the floor, into the floor, and out from the floor. Ooh, it's a funny one, isn't it? If at any time that back arches, you just stop. You correct it, and then you come back in. Ooh. Opposite arm, opposite leg. One more. Brilliant. Hug in. Good. Rock your back out. Beautiful. Single or double leg stretch. Hug in. We're now going to start the single to begin with. One leg comes in and out. Good. Head and shoulders down. Breathe. Slowly and deeply. If you want to work harder, both legs in. I'm going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in again. Breathe into body, out from body. Into body, out from body. Let me repeat. Beginner option, single leg hug backwards and forwards. In intermediate, I'd say to advanced, is the double leg stretch. At any time, pause. At any time, rest. Now rest. Well done. Legs down for a second. I can feel my quads and my hip flexors get a bit tight. Give your thighs a jiggle if you need to. Head down. Shoulders down the back. Draw the navel to the spine. We are going to take both legs up. But I don't want tabletop. I want to see if you can put them slightly straighter. Half bent, half straight. Crisscross. Here, I can feel my quads, my legs really try and kick in. I'm thinking about relaxing these thighs. So it's all coming from my abs. I can feel myself getting tired and my back starting to arch. So I hug in, I correct, and then I come back in. Harder, hardest. The legs are completely straight. If you want to go for it, go for it. 3, 2, 1, well done. Good. Toes down, drop your knees to one side and the other. I'm going to go through that all again. We're back in. Head centered, spine centered, navel to spine, tabletop, legs, arms up, dead bug. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bit of coordination. I am now going to draw my abs in more to the floor and rise up into my upper body. Brace right into the center. Get a big squeeze right down the middle. At any time if you need to rest, you just hug. You rock your back out and then you come back in. Oh, I have to think about this one. That was confusing. Do you know what? If you end up doing the same arm, the same leg, it doesn't matter. Just keep moving. An arm and a leg. Bring it in. Well done. Good job. Whenever I used to do that at my Pilates classes, everybody got so confused, and I got very confused myself there as well. Single leg stretch or double leg stretch. Legs are in. Let's go. My single leg stretch people, if you would like to change this up but you're thinking, no thank you to the double, you could lift up into head and shoulders. You could do a single, double hug. So that's a single leg stretch, people. Rest at any time. Double leg stretchers. We're lifting. We're breathing in. Breathe out. Open. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Big squeeze. Good. At any time, pause, guys. All the time, breathe. Can you give me one more rep? Yes, bring it in. Well done. Okay, crisscross. Pop those feet down. Head down, shoulders down the back. Draw. Tighten that center. And let's bring it up. So, but easier. Legs are very bent. Intermediate, half bent, half straight. I'm just gonna correct my back, myself first. Hardest, I would nearly put your hands a little bit under your bottom, but don't lift your bottom or your back off the floor. Low, look how low they are. If those hip flexors, quads start to kick in, pause. Give the legs a little kind of jiggle out. Tell them to stop it. And then we're gonna come back in. I used to find that a lot at the start of my lower abs. My quads, my hip flexors would do most of the work. I had to stretch my quads and hip flexors a bit more, and then just really think about trying to relax them. Rest, well done everybody, feet down. Let's all squeeze in a shoulder bridge here. Roll up, tailbone. Lower, middle to upper back. This is our last round. Roll down, upper, middle, lower back to the floor. Hey, all right, we're up, we're in. Let's go, final time, dead bug. Up, nope, that's, do you know what? Here we go. Same arm, same leg, does not matter. Either opposite arm, opposite leg, or same arm, same leg. I'm gonna try and go for that opposite. My brain is not working today with it. Open and close. Strong. Third time through this exercise, if that back begins to tire, you put your feet down, you correct, and you come back in. Whether it's the same arm and leg, or opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. Strong centers. You're literally building a belt of muscle around your abs, around your back. Bring it in. Well done. Single leg hugs, or single leg stretch. You can call it either, or the double leg stretch. We're up, we're in, and we're swapping backwards and forwards. Good. We can either have our single, or a single, double. Nice. Keep going. My double leg stretchers. We're up. We breathe in. We breathe out. And we hug in. Up to you how low you go. Good. Up to you how you breathe. Keep with the exercise, everyone. Keep going. I'm going to sit up. In all of these ab exercises, I want you to breathe from your chest. You've got 15 seconds. Breathe from your chest as much as possible. Tight through the stomach. Some of you might be quite used to breathing from the belly breath. Here we're keeping your belly tight, your abs tight. Breathe through your chest. One more. Yay, well done. Last time. Last exercise for today. Crisscross. Head down, shoulders down. Legs are up. Let's go. Crisscross. Yes. Abs are in. Navel to spine. But we're not holding our breath in. We're breathing as much as we can. If that back needs a breather, you hug in and rock out. Don't count your reps. Go by the feeling. How many can you do before you need to pause? Before you need to take a second and you come back in. As the weeks go on, you'll be able to go for longer. Your abs will get stronger. Your back will get stronger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Well done. Toes are down. Drop the knees to one side and the other. Feet down. Roll up. Shoulder bridge. Roll down. Well done. Come to sitting. So, as these weeks go on, I want you as always to try and chase more load, try and get more load if you can. If you find today that the arms were giving up for the back got to kick in, where have I put the straps? You can get the Cobra grips, you can get Bear grips off the likes of Amazon. They're a great investment. They will literally last you a lifetime and they will make a big difference to your back workouts if you want to invest on them. Have an amazing day and I will see you at the next workout. Thank you.